jumps and blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
This is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense. Quickly, a very short game on the play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Quarterback will throw off the one pass. They've got him, and he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Wayne. The pocket breaking down. The throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On the third and short, they'll try to throw through. The pass is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Just a small gain, It's a 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there in the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring it down, but the drive has not reached the 35. The Spartans will whistle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the 1st down. Over the years, especially recently, they had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
This pass is on target. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
He's throwing for it on 4th down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left. The confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Wayne. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. It's a big gain. They got it. They convert on 4th down. The drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Off target with a throw, incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we can throw it again. Intercepted right down the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. As we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Wang. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball fielded near the 35. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. We stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The important 3rd down play coming up. shotgun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. He can't even escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Takes off in the bootleg. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to throw. It's Wang. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. And the Spartans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and all of a sudden you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Oh, it's a pick. Oh, that's a pick.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Wang. Bringing pressure. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man steps out at the 28. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, he'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down, we're going to throw the football. Grab near the steps, it's Harris. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the low side. And he's hauled in. What a catch. The Spartans sits up the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking over the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Back to pass. It's Wang. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
maybe the sidelines will try keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back to throw again. The receiver grabs it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback ready to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Make the extra point. The trail now 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And there's the handoff. Breaks in open space. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
He hands it off and he's done. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's intercepted. Tries to fire it in. It's a window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And he disposes it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. From the shotgun, inside handoff. And the Spartans trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Wang. Looking for his big tight end. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. He's running on time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's right. Here's a screen pass to the right. The physical one burns the first down. The Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it falls incomplete. Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Wang. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is dropped incomplete with it heading huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defense is coming after him. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff heading left. It's loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as well.
Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. The throw. It's Wang. It's a quick catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard gain. Fakes the handoff. He'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Gets on the right side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set it now with a first and goal. And the Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Michigan State. They finish off the scoring drive.
You can tell that
Looks like shit.
he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback. Instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy. Run the football and get out with a win.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Wang. The pocket breaking down. They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it does so really tight end. And they're able to get him down. And the Spartans come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing the 3rd down completion here. And his 1st down yardage at the 46. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. And the pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator are still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Trying to nestle for the first down. Tackles and going. He stopped just short out of the 2, but an excellent run. Going to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back. It's Wang. On the move now. Run is forced out of the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
He's hit right as he throws it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. And it's a touchdown. But no, it looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense operating from the pistol. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, GMG, what a way to start the season. Obviously, usually play Stump week 0. And we came out, dominated, sent a message. We're locked in this year, man. I really like this team. So I'm excited to get them rolling. We turned it over too much to be where we want to be. We turned it over twice. So not where we want to be. But we forced 3 turnovers, which was nice. And took the opening kickoff for a touchdown. So we got some playmakers, man. We got some dudes. We just got to make the right reads and don't force stuff. And a couple times, man, I just forced stuff. Obviously, man, he's got some stuff going on. So his mind wasn't fully in the game. So GG's to him, man. We'll play again down the road, I'm sure. And we'll both be locked in. So, but good start to the year, good message sent. What we wanted to do, big statement win. That last year, man. So, look at our schedule. We got a bye week coming up, and then we got Fresno. He's a heck of a user. So, excited to play him, man. Should be a good one. But, that's all I got, man. So, I don't know what I said before. 42-17. 4-16 third down. So, gotta get off the field more. But, hey, man, good first win. Let's get it. Hit the horns.